I am a clinical social worker by training, and I landed in a cancer center counseling service, and it turned out to be something that I just love doing, working with patients and their families and caregivers.
Greg is a caregiver with every fiber of his being. By really giving so much of himself, he really has a way of helping people to open up and to be able to face their fears and overcome them and do really what they need to do to get better.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 36. Greg kept telling me it's gonna be okay. And 20 years later, how lucky I am that it was all okay. And I cannot express enough gratitude towards Greg for getting me through one of the most difficult journeys I've ever had in my life.
Greg is the voice of the concerns of the cancer patient. They don't become just a disease. He looks at the person. That strength that he has, that you feel secure to open up about your own vulnerability, and that's what Greg has done for me. Given that lived and expressed compassion and understanding.
We met a month after I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and he was reassuring, supportive, and he was an amazing sounding board.
He has a wonderful ability in the face of your crisis to translate information which you feel pretty overwhelmed by.
We met Greg when our 34-year-old daughter, Rachel, was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer. Rachel went through 14 years of battling breast cancer. He was always there.
When Rachel passed, I remember him apologizing because he could not come to the funeral. He made it a point, and feeling terrible. That's the kind of person he is.
The emotional impact of cancer doesn't end with chemotherapy. It persists on, and we must provide support. He is the voice in every meeting and in every email that says, this is important. That's the quiet part of the work that Greg does day in and day out to make sure the structure and the training and the advocacy for the community is there.
When you hear you've got cancer, even the coolest, calmest, most together person is still rocked by that. There's all of these stages that you're going through, sadness, fear, anger, panic. There's no one you think that really gets it, right? Greg meets you exactly where you are at the moment, and I really think he understood what I was going through.
Our daughter was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer.
We were struggling emotionally and how to support our daughter, and he helped us tremendously just begin to navigate this horrible condition.
Rob would call Greg and say, I'm sending up a bat signal, we need you now. And he would call. He was there for us.
Unfortunately, we lost Rebecca in November 2021, and he certainly provided a lot of support for us at that time.
It drops on you like a lead balloon, and we were lucky enough that he was recommended to us, and it really guided a tough journey, and it's amazing that it brought so much calm to the storm.
He has lent his voice with humor, with always wanting to feed people, and just really being a support and a listening ear. I really appreciate him for all that he brings.
One of the things that I'm aware of every single day is gratitude for so many things. And I have truly felt privileged to be invited into people's lives.